Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So here's the Moto E4 Plus from Verizon. This is the bigger version of the Moto E. So I've been covering the Moto E4 and it's time to cover the Moto E4 Plus. Now what's the difference? I'll talk about that in a second. But here it is. This is the Moto E4 Plus. And this is going to be one that I'm probably really going to enjoy. It's the bigger brother of the... Oh, I didn't know it had a silver back. Okay. This has the black back. Oh, yeah. This one weighs a heck of a lot more, too. But we're going to get into that. So, a charging cable and, let me grab the battery out. I think the battery's embedded. Yeah, the battery's embedded in this one. But here we go. Here. 5,000 milliamp hour battery. What? Is that good or what? I can get this back off. This one's tough to get off. Start it, and here we are. So you're probably saying, Jay, you putting your T-Mobile SIM already? Yep, because I already unlocked this thing. Yeah, definitely. These are some good buys. Like when there's a Hello, Moto. Snap this one on. I can tell I probably won't like to take this one off too much, but when there's a glitch in the matrix, folks, you gotta go with it. You have to go with it. So this phone obviously says Verizon, but like I just said, when there's a glitch in the matrix, you gotta go for it. So already here, I'm putting in my unlock code because I got an unlock for it, just like I did the other one. And this is how we're going to do it. So it's code accepted. And we're going to get it popping. So I'm going to actually reboot this thing. Since I put it into the programming mode there. But here it is, man. Just a brief overview real quick. This is obviously the Moto E4 that I've been using and covering. This actually looks really cool. And is this metal? I don't know. I don't know if it's metal. I don't know. I'm not going to say that I do know. But it definitely feels like it. So there's the boot up screen here. So this one is actually in gray. These phones unlocked worked very well with Cricket. They work very well with Cricket. It doesn't appear to have band 12 for the Verizon one, but it's doing this probably because it wants me to activate service. But you can see I already have LTE right there. These phones work very well with Cricket and AT&T and T-Mobile. It's just that it doesn't have band 12. You don't need band 12. But it would be nice to have it. So that's just something that you should be aware of. So I'm going to let this get going here, and then I'll be back in just a second. Alright, got it all signed in and everything. Really liking it. This is probably one of the better, these two right here. You can grab both of these phones for $150, and it's a great deal. It's a great deal. Like I said, when there's a glitch, I'm doing a backup from this phone right here. So when there's a glitch in the matrix, like I said, you gotta go with it sometimes, man. And this is one of those times where I'm going with it. This is a very vibrant screen. This is a 720p display, so you're probably wondering what's different between the two, and I'll get this one set up exactly like this one. But for now, let me sign into Wi-Fi here, because it does have 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, which is just flat out amazing. That a phone like these pocket-friendly phones will have 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and then you've got phones that are not so pocket-friendly that don't have 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So that's just a huge plus. I mean, boom, just like that. I mean, the fact that you can get this phone on sale for $99 and then unlock it immediately. The company that I use is the same company from the other video, the unlock video for the other phone. I'll go ahead and make sure I put that down below in the description. But for now, this is turning out to be it's, you go through those seasons, and you're like, whoa, I gotta grab this. If you're a techie, if you're not a techie, then you're just like, okay, I'm gonna get this phone, and you wouldn't even know about doing all this unlock stuff. But I gotta tell you, this is super impressive that Motorola pushed these out. Now, obviously, we're taking advantage of the situation. Let's be real here. I had no intentions on using these on Verizon at all when I got them, but it just surprised me that these phones, for some reason, are now officially can be used on other carriers this time, and it's different this time than the other prepaids, which makes me to believe that the door is not open by mistake. It's actually open because they left it open, but most customers don't know about unlocking and all that stuff. So, give you a brief walk around the phone here. You've got a ridged power button right here. You got your volume rocker. These are placed perfectly, man. And then you've got a headphone jack up here. And then you've got nothing on this side, microphone, and USB 2.0, and then you've got a microphone on the back right there. This also has a microphone right there as well. So this doesn't have a camera hump. It's actually flat. You've got that Motorola logo that's flat as well. This actually feels like metal, I believe, but I don't know if it is. And you got some subtle Verizon branding down here. I did set up the fingerprint reader, and it is fast enough for me. Not the fastest, but it is fast, as you can see. So there you have it. And I just think this is a good look for a person, especially this one. This one right here is $40 and this one is $100. So if you feel like you don't want the bigger size, obviously if you can find this at Walmart still for $39 for the small one, go for it, or just anywhere. But this is a great loophole, I want to say, that we're able to get these at these good prices and then unlock them immediately and start using them. So I mean, this is huge. It's stuttering a little bit because again, I'm doing a backup restore here, but this is fantastic. This is good. So let's get into the settings here, and let's see here. These are 16 gigs phones, so you will run out of memory fast if you don't put an SD card in them. That's just the way it is. But again, this has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, so this is huge. It's running 7.1.1 right out of the box. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go in here to system update. Let's check for one and see if there's one. Nope, it's up to date. But having a 5,000 milliamp hour battery in here. Now, what's the difference between these two? They look identical. It's just different colors, and this backing looks more like the Moto G5 Plus, right? So, let me see here. I'll read over some of these things here. This has 5,000 milliamp hour battery, obviously, and it definitely weighs a lot more. It weighs 181 grams. Not too bad though. That's pretty good. And obviously, it's a little bit bigger. It has a 5.5-inch display. These are both released in June, obviously, of this year. This is a 720p, and this is a 720p. They both have Gorilla Glass 3 with an oleophobic coating on it, so it should be okay. They both have Nougat at 7.1. This actually has a 427, and this has a 425. But I bet you they're both running on the board of the 430, which means they probably could both run a 430. But these are both clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. And again, 13 megapixel on the back of this one, 13 on this one, and 8 on this one for cameras. So 8 megapixel and 13 megapixel, which is really good. They both shoot in 1080p, and they both have 5 megapixel cameras on the front with LED flash. Both have FM radios, and it's just a good thing. Now this one, they both have a proximity sensor, accelerometer, and a compass. So keep that in mind when checking these out. Some people was asking for gyroscope and things like that, but this has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. This has a 2,800 milliamp hour battery. So these are all a plus. And these are really. This one is really sexy with this. It also kind of makes you want. And these also have an active noise cancellation mic. I'm pretty sure you figured that out, with a front firing speaker. So don't purchases like this make you kind of regret your purchase? Be honest. Doesn't it kind of have to pause for a minute? Like, I'm speaking directly about the Moto G5 Plus. What is Motorola doing? I mean, their competition is now with themselves. Isn't that crazy? I just went in Target, got this for $99. Went in Walmart, got this one for $40 2 weeks ago. Unlocked them both. I can use them on any carrier that I want. I don't know about Sprint though, guys. Probably definitely not Sprint, but definitely all the GSM carriers, and obviously you can definitely use it on Verizon. But this is a good look. This is a good look, man. I mean, I'm obviously going to remove a lot of this bloatware or disable it. You know, let's see here. Let's go into settings here. I'm just really excited that I could actually grab this, man, at this great price. I mean, $100, and I'm able to I didn't even open the box. I just shout out to Tony Pazzo. Let me go into tuner mode real quick here, because you can do that on these. You just hold down and then you let go, and it should take you into the tuner mode. Let's see, did it turn on? Oh, maybe it's because it's doing a setup or something. I don't know, but someone asked me about my seconds on here, and that's how I did it. I've got tuner mode turned on here. You can see right there, system UI tuner. So you probably can do it on here. It might be just because it's doing this update or whatever. But I won't bore you with all the setup and all the disabling of apps and everything. But hey, for $99, you get an unlocked Moto E4 Plus with a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, guys. Come on. That's just a win-win, man. It's a win-win. Let me see if they still have my favorite wallpaper on here. There it is up there. I saw it. I know, guys, I saw it. I'm just checking to see what else is on here. There it is right there. So I used to set this to all of my phones, man. This is just crazy nice, man. Oh my gosh, man. Motorola, what are you doing to me? Alright, guys. Moto E4 Plus. I see you have the Moto G4 Play over here too. Moto E4 Plus in the house. Really, really, really solid phone. Now, I know it's going to start some reviewing on this one too. I've actually been working on some other reviews for other phones too. And this is really shocking, because I think this is a metal back in this area right here. It's like they took the Moto G5 Plus's back and put it in here, right? I don't understand how that could have happened, but it looks like that's what they did. So it's your man Jay Will. I'm definitely going to rock this out. I got a trip coming up, so maybe I'll take this on my trip. Who knows? Probably take both of these, man, and do recording with these. This might be kind of high, man. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Moto G5 Plus owners, don't be upset. You probably still have the better camera. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Deuces!